Greetings and salutations, guys. Shavy here. Welcome back to the stream. Isn't it great to be live and in living color on a Saturday night? And we are going to be playing some WWE 2k26 right here. Here we go. I didn't get any of the high-end editions like the Monday Night War edition, Attitude Era edition, King Kings edition, because those are all digital. I like collecting my wrestling games physically. I've been collecting these since the first SmackDown on the PS1, so this is the 26th entry in that long-running series, and I'm excited about it. I actually did play this earlier in the day. I was just going through it, seeing what's there and everything, and I think I'm at the end of showcase mode in this already, so we're gonna finish that up and then we'll move on to like other modes, probably create myself, do my GM, which is the mode that I actually do enjoy playing. If you guys are really into like the technical numbers, stats, and all that stuff and how to manage the show, there you go. And then also once I create myself, then I would like to take myself through my rise mode, which is kind of like the creative characters, creative superstar story mode. There's like a totally original story for the character that you make, and it's like a super detailed thing go through. And then there's also my faction, which is like the trading card kind of thing mode. And then there's also the island, which is like the Street Fighter 6 World Tour story mode type thing. There's a lot to do in this game. There's like about 400 wrestlers in the game total, but I believe there's only about 200 of them unlocked off the start of the game, and then you have to build points, earn them through the battle pass, and then also unlock them through showcase mode, my rise mode, island mode, all those different modes will unlock new wrestlers for you as well. So the game is like never ending in terms of that regard. So for the most part, this is going to be one of those games that I'm going to be playing, streaming constantly up until WrestleMania, and then if there's more to do in the game, I'll probably be streaming more after that too. And by WrestleMania, I mean in real life WrestleMania, like April 18th and 19th, when WrestleMania 42 airs. Just a heads up, I've been awake since 7 in the morning, so I may sound kind of tired on camera and everything. It's all good. I'll be streaming for as long as I can, because I really, like, if you guys saw my Resident Evil stream, I was actually like tired but still playing and streaming that game because I absolutely enjoyed playing it. 2k26 has that similar vibe for me, and it's one of those things that like I enjoy. Like I've been playing the series since the first SmackDown, so since 1999 or 98. Somewhere around that time. I've been playing it since then, all the way up until now. Of course, we did have that 1 year in 2021 where they didn't have a game come out because 2K20 was so bad. So they took a year off to make a new game and like just make it better. And for me, since I came from one of the older games, like the very first game in the series, I'm used to that kind of control scheme, so you guys may see me struggle playing this with the new control scheme of like combo breakers and triangle being the reverse. I'm used to pressing R2 for reverse, to be honest. Like I love 2K19's controls, so that control wise is kind of like engraved in my head, but hopefully over time I will end up mastering 2K26. So I already have the game installed and everything. Oh, speaking of installs, so let me break it down to anyone who is planning to buy 2K26. Literally, the game itself it says on the back of the box, you need 120 gigabytes of empty space to install this on your PS5. Off the disk, it is about like 50 gigabytes or something like that. But then there's an additional 75 gigabyte update that you need to install as well. And let me tell you, I have broadband internet. I have a Comcast. It's unlimited gigabytes and stuff. And it took me 8 hours to install that update. So I literally got the game yesterday, but I couldn't even play it because it took an hour to install off the disk, and then another 8 hours to install the update. And so I literally couldn't really play the game that I was looking forward to playing. So I ended up playing Fatal Frame for you guys. So if you guys want to check that out, it's the Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake. I played that yesterday. You guys are more than welcome to check that out on my previous stream. If you're new to my channel though, definitely drop a follow. I appreciate it. And keep it here because I am a huge wrestling fan, pro wrestling fan. That's like my sport. Like if my dad is into football, I'm into pro wrestling. That's just how it is. Okay, so I'm starting the game. Of course, CM Punk is actually one of my favorite wrestlers too. So it's like 2k26 is one of those games that I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I definitely gotta play it. This has CM Punk in it. Especially with him being away for so long, for 10 years from WWE. And he did spend some time in AEW too. But we don't talk about AEW here. I'm just kidding. What was it? So yeah, so I grew up loving pro wrestling. WrestleMania 9 was like one of the first WrestleManias I watched or remember watching, also because that happened on my birthday too. So I was like, hey, the worst WrestleMania ever happened on my birthday, but I still enjoyed it. And I also spent some time in my early 20s training to be a pro wrestler as well. So like bodybuilding, weightlifting, and also getting in some reps in the ring and stuff. So that was a fun experience as well. I trained at the school All Pro Wrestling in Hayward, California. That was where the great Khali was trained as well. So there you go. I'm literally 2 degrees away from the Undertaker. Okay, so I was doing showcase mode. There we go. Okay, so this is the final match of showcase.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
So showcase mode covers both his history of Punk, but also you're rewriting some of his losses as well. One thing I love about this year's entrances is that you have the 3D third-person camera. So when Seth comes out, I could probably so third-person camera, you can actually fully rotate the camera now this way. They go back to the original, or you can see it from the view of the crowd.
Officially the
This is where Seth's wearing coach bag.
living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You can also mount key pyro, and also animation C. It doesn't change the overall way the entrance is, but you got like little things like they're like cheering, yelling to the crowd and stuff like that. So you can do something like that.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank at the height of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening.
Yeah, you do stuff like that.
Two of the best this industry has ever seen.
It's all tied to the D-pad. Still haven't fixed like the capes and long jackets, so they still go through the ropes. In the past 26 years, since that's always been the same.
A 14th appearance at
Let's switch to a bigger screen. There.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
So I am most definitely going to get a copyright strike on the stream because I'm not using stream safe mode. So when you do that, then all the music gets muted and it just turns the game to like a really boring game. So I'm streaming with all the music now. Here comes Roman. It's actually my first time seeing his entrance in the game. It kind of sucks that on the left side of the arena, if you look at it from the stage perspective, they don't have the camera set up and all that stuff. That's normally where they put the cameras.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City. From Pensacola,
It's a lot of fireworks. So this was last year's Night 1 event. This year, Night 2 main event will be Roman vs. Punk for the World Heavyweight title. And Night 1 should be Cody vs. Randy for the WWE title. Hey sir, what's up, dude? Welcome in.
There are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Good.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only
How
the
you
main
doing?
event of WrestleMania, but this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives. A lot of questions this week about who would carry the
Check out
follow
this
to the
one.
ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with a
You're awesome,
fall on his
Mr.
neck himself.
How you
For the
doing?
first
Like,
time in
how's
many
your work
years,
been?
Roman Reigns heads into battle alone. The
Has it been busy?
symbolizes the head of
Enjoying the day off on Saturday?
When you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas. The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at
Busy and
WrestleMania.
exhausting, never played that on Angel.
Pride and glory.
Hey, that's how it is as a manager role. So, eventually you get like a handle of it all. So. I just noticed the crowd during the one. Welcome into the 2k26 stream. Yeah, I'm kind of tired too. I've been up since 7:30. So I kind of showed it early in the stream before you came in, Zero, but I don't know if you saw it, but I can actually manually control the camera now. Didn't interest this.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main
You finally go like this, third person game.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
The crowd's actually singing the song. It's actually really cool. And they actually put the crowd up there on the stage too. They did a really nice job on the wrestling stage.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact that Paul Heyman walked down to the ring with a Second City Saint. It is CM Punk's first WrestleMania match in 12 years. Remember, he missed last year's
WrestleMania. Didn't get 2k26.
This year, he goes into triple threat action with Reigns and Rollins, two men that he cannot stand. Triple threat rules. The first man to gain pinfall or submission will win this match. There are no countouts, no disqualifications.
I do hope this third person camera can interest this.
Made enemies tonight. It's CM Punk's night. Tonight is CM Punk's main event. The pressure has always been CM Punk's playground. The fire has always been burning, and his only addiction is wrestling.
Okay, you can't see Rome's stats, so it's green and everything.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original Tribal Chief, the Visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match. Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth
Good enough
Rollins
damage
think
on both
they
them.
run WWE. That this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents.
So we can't counter too much with our stamina will run out.
Well, I'll be first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
Going for a quick cover. Oh, breaking it up.
Putting the kibosh on the pin attempt then and there.
What is this crowd screaming?
Right to the kidneys from behind.
So basically, all the face buttons, so triangle, square, X, and out, they all counter, but they counter different things.
Strong suplex.
Roman
The press
taking
O
on
to
the
counter
offense,
our
but I
Schmidt,
assure you,
X to
the
counter
big
heavy
stage
gravel,
of a WrestleMania
square to
main
counter
event is
light
not
attacks,
phasing in one
and
bit.
triangle to counter strikes.
Oh, what a kick! And he re-enters into the ring. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Yeah, didn't get it.
Punishing power slam. Turned it around with a reversal.
Reigns
Wait, what's the objective I'm gonna do? Grab hold of weapon, connect for 3 attacks. Grab attacks always to start and 3 of them should have control.
to get out of the way. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Kicks out at just one.
Could be in search of a second win now.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Good try.
This.
Oh, man. He's going to try
Got
to put it
blood.
away once and for... Here we go. Here's the pin. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
There's plenty of fight left in him.
Uh-oh. Good technique reversing Rollins. And Roman and Seth, 2 former allies.
Wait, what's the other thing I have to do? Don't cooperate and stay missionized looking at 4 running attacks. So 3 grapples and 4 running attacks.
Make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late
So
to
then
strike
team
that
up,
deal,
thank you.
Michael
I
Cole.
appreciate it.
10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust
No,
between
Reigns
the 2
countered.
former Shield mates.
And I'm
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
From the sky!
He fails to connect. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Russian leg sweep. Oh, what an axe handle.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Roman's shoulders are down. And he stops the ref's count.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Able to slip out of that situation. Punch.
I'm out for it.
Oh, knee right to the spine. And Seth, this one's for the match. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Deep into this one and not even getting a 2 count.
He gets back into the ring.
DDT.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. From way up. Off the mark with that one. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
What a shot!
Roman Slayer. Will that close Punk out? Kick to the gut by Rollins. Opponent defenseless.
Had to be on the chair.
To the chair.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
Soaring.
Wow! Cross body!
Roman Reigns going technical. School
cheer
ball.
guard.
Oh, wait up. Powerbomb.
Into the pinfall for the victory.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Coming back from the outside now.
Implanted by the DDT. Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, look at this. Just
It's gonna
cranking
hurt.
the
It's
head.
gonna
That's
hurt.
gonna hurt. That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. This has been a hurricane.
Now attempts to cover.
Can he keep him down?
And the count stopped short of 2.
Somehow they still managed to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Counter by CM Punk.
Oh, like a projectile right on target.
What's Roman doing looking around under the ring?
Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here. A truly rough blow to the head, which appears to be the main target here.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Gonna be agonizing for the arm. Head scissors with the point of the elbow. Oof. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Lighting up the midsection once more.
German suplex released.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta wait until I get back up.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
Hey, leave our table out of this.
Rather clearing it off, preparing for something dangerous.
Returning back to the ring.
DDT.
Superman punch from Reign.
Punk the technician, applying.
It's not over as he breaks up the hold.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big.
Rollins now, opponent defense.
Look out.
Well, I got stuck.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
And knew what was coming there.
Okay. There we go. We're trying to get like get some.
Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about
So
to
much
eat
blood.
one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
Wade Barrett sounds so excited.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. Look out!
Change with superstars being targeted in a match plus R3. The targeting indicator by your feet will point towards the new target, and the targeting icon will appear above their head.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Sling blade! Rollins, no.
Wait, what is it? Paul returns back and same buttons. Wait, just that one.
Irritating. We're seeing no
No, being stomped.
Seth Rollins.
Stomp! Here's Seth's big chance.
Single underhook. Face buster.
What is it about our desk that attracts superstars to it?
Climbing to the top rope here.
Hey, Roman weird.
From above!
I think so.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back going to sleep. Reigns is in deep peril here and into the pin.
Awesome.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Boom! Right on target.
And just tossing Seth out of the ring like that. Reigns was waiting for that.
No, stops the count at 2. 3, no. Countered into a new cover.
Well, how the turntables.
Reigns comes up short on that attack. Intercepts the pin attempt.
So much blood is there.
Able to Strowman. Spear. Will Reigns finish things now?
And his core might be a bigger target now. Going for the win. No, he gets the shoulder up. How?
Make a note, everyone. For years to come, people will be asking, where were you when
Roman's shoulders are down. Punk has beat the odds.
That was close, you guys. That was kind of something out, too.
Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to
That
finally
makes sense.
taste
That
a
was kind of hard
main
because
victory
that was
here
like
at
the last
WrestleMania.
match of
But
Showcase
now he's
Movie.
done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
This will be another match.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider
You
him one of
hate
the greatest of all
CM
time. So
What
let's
the
hop
hell,
into Bret's
sir?
boots and take
What
on
the
Shawn
hell?
Michaels in his prime. Something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the
CM Punk's one of my
1997
favorites.
Survivor Series in Montreal.
Since way back when, since like the Ring of Honor days.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall
So,
and is for the
I guess we got extra matches.
Championship.
Why? Because of AEW?
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for
So you can
anybody"?
actually do
And how many times have we
different
heard Bret say,
animations.
"He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be"? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to
Dude,
the
really,
fans
he
here in
animated his
Canada.
entrances.
Oh, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of world wrestling entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that.
I don't think we're wrestling with Bret Hart. I think it's CM Punk himself.
You
But
can
wrestles.
feel the
Yep.
electricity.
There we go. CM Hart.
Weighing in at 234 pounds,
So we get a special Bret Heyman and Hart CM Punk.
WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
And what an ovation
It's
for
not the Hart Foundation, it's the Punk
who
Foundation.
debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most
the
highly
winning
contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
No, it's not really Bret Hart. It's CM Hart.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do
Oh,
it.
yeah,
But
fighting,
tonight,
right?
I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Ooh, and an inverted atomic drop. Hitman with an opening.
Two.
What a suplex. Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
The
Oh,
Hitman
yes,
looking to
that
really
makes
get
sense.
this one going now. There goes Hart, back to the ring. A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
HBK in real danger here.
HBK is struggling to...
What happened? Got Sean standing dazed in the corner with no stairs. And it'll be perfect spot to get Brett the signature ring post for Brett.
Meet the excellence of execution. Quick evasion from him there.
Takedown. That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the leg. Figure 4. Leg lock. You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him.
Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Put in the corner now.
Hitman now dropping his opponents, and what are we cooking up here? Oh my! Figure 4 leg lock assisted by the ring post!
He's gonna break his leg. Brett's bent on destroying HBK.
Okay, what else I got here? Like particular, always make him take down threat.
With moves like that.
There's just grapple X.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation.
Somebody's stunned, you can't counter or
this will be
anything.
his last match
So
in
you're basically,
WWE.
it's safe to like do
I tried
these
to get
stronger
word from
attacks.
Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this
I
capacity
just realized there's no
crowd.
table.
Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. And the Hitman continues to deliver irreparable damage onto Michaels.
This is the moment where the wheat is separated from the chaff.
Decapitator! The momentum is squarely on Hitman's side now.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
Stalking from above.
And Brett on the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Good knock out the run. Well,
Took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
Big impact on the leg.
That was weird. Okay, so put Sean in sharpshooter. Cool. That's when he's standing up, and then try to get a pin or some. You know what's actually funny about the Montreal Screwjob? Like, everybody knows about like the stuff that happens afterwards and everything, and like what happened at the end of the match. It's kind of weird. I remember watching it as a kid as it was happening, and like me and my parents were just so confused over what was going on. We're like, what? What? Oh, what's going on? We were so confused because it was the first time like you kind of saw behind the scenes drama unfolding on camera. Like back in the 90s, it was never like as mainstream as like a WWE umbrella documentary or something like that where you know what's going on behind the scenes.
Drop. Shawn Michaels has run into trouble.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remaining a step ahead.
Excellent execution from Hitman.
Brett is unloading attacks here.
The excellence of execution, looking to cinch it in. Can he turn his opponent over? Yes. Sharpshooter applied. Will this do it?
Brett's got the sharpshooter locked in.
Harden, the ropes playing the role of savior here.
What's all mine? This is all sharpshooter for finisher.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Work the legs. Oh,
Impressive reversal from Michaels. Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. Producing a trampling. Stepping out of the ring here. And he slides him back to the mat. Oh!
Hart hoists up his opponent and a pile driver.
This is Hitman wanting to punish Michaels from the Hitman with both legs trapped. Can Hart step through? There it is. Sharpshooter applied.
This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the thresholds of pain tolerance. A tap out could be imminent.
Brett retains the title.
Here is your winner and still
it's so weird that
WWE champion.
they didn't give us Outro Bret Hart to class, but CM Hart himself.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
You got tripping. Prevent the Montreal Screwjob and showcase it. There's another match. So far so good, proving yourself capable of navigating these streets of the struggle matches. It's clear that competition is your addiction and that it's going to need to fuel you through the rest of Showcase. A new wave of challenges awaits you, so bring your very best. Okay, so there's more to Showcase. It's all what if matches now. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Feels good to execute some long overdue Showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not put chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
Sorry guys, I'm just fixing my headset. The wire is like all kind of like twisted up over here. totally forgot about ECW's old logo.
And he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls count anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the
Let's
surface
get Punk's
during
entrance.
this match.
Since we kind of saw it already. Let's see Cactus Jack's entrance.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or
Oh my god, look at his hair. He kind of looks like Matt Berry.
at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack.
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Oh, man! Oh, damaging the arm.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley...
From the top of the barricade.
Suplex down hard.
Looks like things are about to get a whole lot more dangerous.
What are you doing, Cactus Jack?
Whiplash, neckbreaker.
Quick thinking right there.
He's heading back to the ring.
There.
Heads
You take
outside
him
the
to the
ring.
ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Oh, Jack caught by the counter. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Oh, didn't see that one coming.
This is just
I can
turning
go
into
to the
a
backstage area.
savage display of violence.
Did we get out here?
Northern Lights.
Just fighting it out on the arena stage. A lot can go wrong up there.
Get backstage of pressing elbow when you and your opponent are near the entrance room. There we go. This is like a new mechanic for me.
What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see. And saw what was double A takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pinned. Hold on. Trying to steal one. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt. Hopefully he has a strategy. That holds back Cactus Jack's attack.
The grunts that Mick Foley's doing, he's kind of funny. But it's not typical. Okay.
Northern Lights.
That's making my back hurt.
The arm absorbing the damage. What power! Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. And you can see him struggling to break this hold. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Marries an elbow to the heart.
I go back to the ring. Like how they just casually walk.
Oh no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next. I can't wait to find out.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
And nothing good has ever come from fighting up on the stage. Whiplash neckbreaker.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Oh, clawing the eyes. Boom, what a punch.
High voltage cords, ledges, pyro, exposed metal. So much could go wrong scrapping up there on the stage.
Let's create some distance. Oh,
spiked. He's going for the pin. And a kick out at only one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Oh, drop one.
And enters back into the ring. Bam! Down he goes. Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out.
Did I? Let's see. They got him busted open. Okay. Gotta make sure. I can't see blood.
Looks like he's coming back in. Punk is locked in on his opponent now. He quickly slides into the ring. Not looking good. In this position. Oh no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. In trouble, in the grasp. CM Punk on the verge.
Escape and a takedown. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. From the top. Oof, nobody home. Oh, what a club.
Arm wringer applied.
Bang, what a punch. Northern Lights. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
I gotta do 2 diving attacks.
From above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
But 2 good dive attacks from the top rope. Oh, he's down to have. Oh, he needs to be down on forward. Okay.
And goes back into the ring here. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Pile driver. Spiked him. High rent district for CM Punk. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Again? He's making the up high. Splash. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Sent into the corner. Uncorked a big punch. He's placed into a precarious position. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty. It's all about win.
With 3 finishers stored, press R2 and X while standing in front of your opponent in the corner or sitting on the top rope. Okay.
No matter what it takes. Superplex! An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack. Oh yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it. There it is! Reversal! He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Yeah, Jack's survival instincts are taking over. Something big brewing. CM Punk, opponent on the top turnbuckle here. It's rare you see this from Punk, but this will be devastating. Wow, the plunge. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Shoulders are down.
That was Punk's original finisher way back when. I remember that's how I found out about CM Punk. I was like, is there a top rope pedigree? And then I heard somebody in like a message board say that. Like, yeah, this is message board, did it? And I'm like, what? And then I saw CM Punk's video of him doing top rope pedigree. That's how I knew about CM Punk when I was younger. And I just think it's matters since.
Sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose, Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back from now on.
Alright, let's see what the next match is. Oh, we're against Stone Cold. Right?
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you going to back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm going to do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
Well, Monday is 316 day, so maybe Stone Cold could show up on Raw and talk to Punk. But then can have face-to-face or something. Oh, the Punk arena.
The best in the world.
Sorry, let's get Punk's entrance. But I do want to see Stone Cold.
The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to Stone Cold, like his entrance theme, as much as his classic theme is awesome, I do prefer the Disturbed theme that he had back in 2001. Like, he had when he was like part of the Alliance and stuff.
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more
Like, when
ready
he turned
to
bad,
teach
he had
CM
it.
Punk a
And
lesson.
it's also the theme that he had during WrestleMania 17 as well.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oof.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but...
Wait, I need to restart this match. I need to get a sheriff ass to beat up Stone Cold.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. Getting back into the ring now.
Austin firing up the crowd. They're ready to see him raise a little hell. The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here.
ragdoll.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I need to restart it again.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand one. And a small package here.
Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Testing those early waters and getting some interesting results.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities to complete.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, yes, I have to keep resetting it because I'm running out of time to make Stone Cold bleed. I got 2 minutes to do it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect. And
I don't have to get busted. I don't have to bleed Stone Cold yet. I have to avoid getting busted open myself. Okay, that makes sense.
admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man? Bell to bell.
Let's run it.
And now we get the privilege of watching
So,
them
there's no
work
point in
out the
resetting
answer
though,
here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Taking out the arm, great strategy.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
Stone Cold.
Massive pile driver.
I am not exaggerating when I say careers have been ended by less.
Bang! He finds a counter.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
This no-holds-barred stipulation, who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Oh, an axe handle. When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first.
And he moves in for the cover. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
I think he's still just getting warmed up.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Power slam. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was
Back and forth we go.
just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. No.
Oh, my!
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
See. Okay, you need to get Austin to rock.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally ground?
And now here's the cover. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? The Russian leg sweep. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
DDT! My God, guys, Punk's got Austin at his limit. The rattlesnake is in deep trouble. Stone Cold reverses. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Austin going
Oh,
big.
no.
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stunner! And a kick out. What on earth? We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And you gotta wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. There it is. Ascending to the top rope.
CM Punk from the top rope. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
Becoming first GTS.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go 2, sleep. Is it enough for Punk? CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Where's up the crowd yelling?
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Driven into the barricade.
Using that barricade with great effect.
And Stone Cold can't find a way off the blocks.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
Bashing away with that hockey stick.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Kick out just before 2.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely set.
Over social meter until your payback is available. Then, when your opponent has at least one finisher stock, get in position for Stone Cold Stunner and use RT and triangle to steal
It's
him.
a pretty serious message.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the
Hit on CM Punk. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems.
Ooh, stiff punch. Roundhouse on the mark.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Big back body drop. One elevation. Austin getting ready. Perched up top. Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Northern Lights. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Turning the tables. Foot to the midsection.
Kick, wow!
Stunner from Stone Cold.
That could be Punk's demise. Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue. Power slam.
good night. And his body seems to be the focus of the attack.
Ooh, into the chair.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
And Punk wants more from his opponent. Boom! And Austin just...
Does he really need... So,
Off to
okay,
the
so your
outside.
opponent does need to have a finisher.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Oh, one step ahead with the suplex.
Uh-oh. Fights back against Stone Cold.
and able to evade the offense. Steve Steve Austin sending a clear message here. Boom!
A reversal. He saw that coming. Whoa, just floating through the air. CM Punk playing to the crowd now. DDT! Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Oops.
Risking it all.
Whoa, look out. Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right up. He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Impressive awareness from him.
DDT!
Austin gets out of the way.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Definitely have to give him points for creativity with the hockey stick. Things are heading ringside now. Momentum is really on Punk's side. CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Tonight we are truly witnessing WWE history in the making. A match nobody will ever forget.
Hitting the chair with full force. Talk about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
I just think I get the stun on
Targeting the
him,
arm now.
and then I get the pin.
So focused on just pummeling the leg there. Oh, spinning heel kick. Broken up with a fist to the face.
And is this a submission coming? Punk has to fight this off.
He's in a bad position now. Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Oh.
And he very quickly counters.
There we go.
Stunner! Stunner! He just suffered the ultimate humiliation as
So
a
I had to have a finisher from him. You hear that?
He kicked out at 2. That move has brought him so many victories, but almost brought him defeat just now. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking. Immediate cover after the impact. 2. It's all over.
Dang it, that was hard. Austin's hard.
Has beaten
Everybody can.
Steve Austin.
I guess you could say it was Stone Cold.
Here is your winner,
Friends.
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake. But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
Oh, so that's how you unlock Stone Cold. Okay, there it is. Oh, I think it's Eddie now?
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he'd capture European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating,
Yeah,
and stealing
Eddie
his way
died
to the
way too
top was
soon.
the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
There you go, skip it. There's already no Punk's entrance, basically. But, let's see Eddie's.
Viva la raza! Latino Heat!
Oh, this is 2005 rating. Okay.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face.
He doesn't have his low bar,
Not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
No, you get her.
Both arms trapped into the crucifix, shoulders down.
Forces the shoulder up.
Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt.
Just ejected from the ring. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Oh, that hurt. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rule book. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Hold the line, do that, but that worked.
Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one.
To the sky. Cross body from the top.
Lights out. DDT connects. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the end of... We've got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro cradle.
No, a kick out.
Somehow not letting the ref get to two here.
A running Hurricane Rana. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Absurd amount of...
And he goes for the pin. And he manages to kick out at one.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Brutal club. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything he's got.
And Eddie pays for leaving an opening.
Big-time fisherman suplex. Flying in like a missile.
Eddie has to be aware now. This isn't the kid I faced before. This man is my equal, maybe better.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, clothesline. Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match. He's hooked up. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
What's he about to do?
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of there. Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
That'll turn your lights out. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Bang! What a move!
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen. He cinches Eddie in.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is not taking a boot to the leg, takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
And a strong kick out at 1.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now. Point of the knee used to great effect.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
Oh, he saw it coming. What's CM Punk going for here? Bounced off the skull. Oof! He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Look at the height. Frog splash.
Oh, lots of talk on that suplex. A little cockiness here from Punk.
This will be bad for him.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
Oh, look at this. wrist just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Boom.
Set up in the corner now. Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
And the momentum is shifting away from Eddie. Now, Latino Heat has got to invent a new bag of tricks here.
What is up with the crowd?
Neckbreaker. Connects. Saw it coming. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
He's found some breathing room here, and he'd be wise to take advantage.
Punk wasting no motion.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
Submission locked in. Are we
really...
going to see him tap?
This is a grueling hold to be in. Look at...
He tapped. He tapped.
Yeah. I was hoping for some shenanigans with Eddie trying to, like, you know, get a belt or something and have, like, light stuff.
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You could just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now.
They back out for a bit. Oh, against Triple H. Okay. We did level up, so let's unlock some things. RB's music. So you see the battle pass system, Zero, I don't know if you're still here, but it's like I said, it's similar to like a Dead by Daylight style approach. Level up your rank and get points to, you get to unlock different tiers. Oh, we all have China. And Orlando Breeze. They get Liv Morgan unlocked for by faction mode. And we get a booster or a boost for leveling up. Cool. Next characters I unlock are Bret Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And also Lady Flamer and to use the costing target. Oh, we get a Viking Goat, which reached tier 6. Oh, okay. So tier 6 is this, tier 7 are these two, but tier 8 are these two. Okay, well, these 4. Tier 9 is just these two. Let's see. But the final character you can unlock in here, it's not that. But final character you can unlock in the Battle Pass is Final Fiend Bray Wyatt 2023 and the Raw Universal Championship, which was the red belt. Other wrestlers are Hollywood Hogan, the WCW NWO title, and then Avalanche Mexican Destroyer, new move. Oh, the Rock's also here too, once I reach level 35. Because alright. I do about one more match against Triple H, and then that'll be it for the stream, guys. I'm actually getting gas sleepy. I'll be up since up.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that to this point has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. No, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his
Kevin Nash
position to constantly stack the
OMG.
deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
Is this Triple H's WrestleMania entrance? So remember, it's like a Conan theme one. It is. Yeah, stuff right there.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's
It's a shame that Triple H never had a return.
Absolutely
And
not.
he had a heart attack and everything, and then he had to retire.
But you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It brought him this far, and you can bet he plans
He's
to
still
have it
there,
to
you know,
propel him
he's the
straight
COO
to the
of
main
the
event
company,
of
he's the chief
WrestleMania
content
tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're
He's the guy who had all the storylines, man.
that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind, the likes of the Cerebral
But it's actually can't
Assassin,
wrestle.
Triple H.
There are rumors though that once Triple H retires, and the company's going to either fall like creatively under CM Punk or Seth Rollins. I see both of them kind of like co-running storylines. That happens.
This is thunderous. CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe
It's a
is
mutton
making
chops,
absolutely
CM Punk,
sure
or Wolverine
their voices
CM
are
Punk.
being heard pretty well right about now.
What's actually funny was that this match originally, what occurred was it was Triple H versus Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, as he's known.
The cult of personality, CM Punk. prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk has gotten what he wished for. And look at him. He's going to be overwhelmed here. The voice of the voiceless is going to be silenced by the King of Kings. And he'll have no one to blame but himself. What will he say to the voiceless then?
Oh, CM Punk's never been at a loss for words, so I doubt he'd start now. The same goes for him being overwhelmed. Punk has always known this is where he belongs since the first time he laced up a pair of wrestling boots.
These are two men who are going to try to tear each other apart.
Tonight, Triple H is not the COO of the WWE. Tonight, he's an ass-kicking machine.
Let's see what all the challenges are.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between these two superstars.
Yeah, Triple H has promised that CM Punk will never main event WrestleMania, and that he's simply not what's best for business. Punk's looking to prove Triple H wrong tonight.
Punk's looking to embarrass Triple H tonight as well. And Triple H, he's looking to get rid of the
Got it.
CM Punk problem once and for all. Oh, he flips that around. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age.
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Oh, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be...
Up high. Wow, cross body. The game getting picked apart here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits.
And Punk continuing his quest for change, knowing he has to get through the King of Kings first. Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral assassin.
Waking up the beast inside could have been the ruiner to CM Punk's WrestleMania.
Face first. Setting up on the Koji clutch locked in.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go.
The look in Triple H's eyes. It says it all. Triple H powering out of submission. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Punk
Wait,
formulating
I
a
need
move.
3 finishers.
Sit out pile driver.
The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the...
Stopping all that nonsense right now. Oh, with the suplex.
Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Not a single
Where's this
step
random
closer to the end
screams
here.
down in the background?
He's got something in store. Being tossed with a back suplex.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
The game showing just a small measure of his disdain towards CM Punk.
This is why it's good to have a manager. It's good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do and will introduce any tool to produce victory.
Oh,
And
stop him.
taking it to the game. Punk doing something a lot of people in that locker room want to do.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now. Followed up with a lariat.
And he's going to the top.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Diving elbow.
And with that, Punk just showed Triple H.
Wait, is there no disqualification in this match? DQ's off. I think.
Exactly whose era it is now.
Taking him to the corner now. Looking to show off their aerial skills here.
There it is. Hurricane Rana.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof. Now it looks like Triple H is bleeding after that exchange. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Bam!
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Right on the arm. Oh, spinning heel kick.
Stuffing with the destruction.
Setting them up in the corner.
Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Connected with the knee lift.
Triple H getting dismantled here.
Punk is determined right now. And averting damage there.
Fends it off. Good counter. Oof. Running knee in the corner. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Looking to go up high.
From the top.
This crowd voices are
Flying elbow drop.
Oof. Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for
Oh,
broke.
from two different
Underhooks both arms.
directions.
Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Makes the cover.
There.
Did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
So originally it was Daniel Bryan who beat Triple H and went on to the main event. So the big what if was if Punk never left, then Punk would have been in the main event of WrestleMania at least 11 minutes earlier.
Against Randy Orton and Batista. Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
Alright. Oh, and the what if part C main event. But yes, so that's gonna be it for me. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me for my stream for WWE 2k26 right now for tonight. I'm tired. I've been up since 7:30 in the morning. I haven't had any nap or any sleep or anything. And my energy is low. I hope to be on tomorrow. I'll probably do more of this and also more of I played it last night, but more Fatal Frame 2 as well for you guys. So thank you for everyone who tuned in and checked out the stream, hanged out with me, Zoro. I appreciate you. And anyone else who's here watching as well, if you're lurking and stuff, it's all good, no worries. Maybe I'll chat with you in the next stream. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to, you know, just drop a follow and stuff. And I tend to stream often these days. Currently, I've been mostly streaming Fatal Frame and WWE 2k26. I hope to stream Ghost of Gote's Legend Mode and, you know, maybe have a Resident Evil stream sometime here and there. But okay, yes, so that's it for me. I'm tired. I'm gonna go rest, take a hot shower, nap, or sleep actually, and all that. So for you guys though, take care. Have a great Saturday night. Hope you guys are having fun on your end, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Okay. So until then, take care. Peace out. Later.